Yo, what it do? It's your boy Sonny. We at the Nothing is Off Limits podcast. We back at it again, and I'm here with my partner.
Karma. Hey, what's going
Yes,
on, folks?
yes, indeed. And we, how we start this thing off today? I forget. Well, let me see. Oh, well, you know what? Let me go with this. So I don't know if it's CDC or the government or whatever, but they now trying to change the restrictions on the COVID. So I kind of even mad that I even said that. I don't even. I hope you don't get flagged for that.
Right.
off the video. And so
You mean the shot?
yeah, no. The protocol.
Yeah.
Because I've read that they're now trying to take, instead of you being like off, I think like 7 or 2 weeks for if you have the vid, to kind of distance yourself away from everybody. Now they're saying if you don't show symptoms, you could go right back to work.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like we didn't learn our lesson from when it first started. But that's just my thoughts and opinions,
No, I'm telling you, they think that the jab was a cure. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's still, if it was a cure, it'd be gone. But it's still rolling around, still hitting everybody, and still doing what it do. So my question is, all right, so if people can't distance themselves no more, and they're gonna like start mandating that people, if you're not showing any symptoms, like you're not coughing or you don't have a fever, to go back, but then you pass it to somebody who does get those symptoms,
yep,
or potentially kill them.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna say? I mean, hey man, just getting this money.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, it seems like they either want it to spread or they want something new to develop from it, or I don't know. Like, why would you want to relax on these protocols?
They don't care. They don't care about none of that. Like they want. Look, it's all about money. I guarantee you, all of the CEOs is in favor of this because they're not around workers. They're not around these people. So if you get, you get Vinny, then all of a sudden, if half your workforce goes out, all you're going to do is say, all right, well, who else wants to work for minimum wage? And there's going to be a bunch of desperate people that go, me, I want some. And they're going to fill that right back up while all these other people suffering. I mean, them CEOs don't care nothing about that. They just want their money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, it's a terrible decision, terrible idea, But I mean, hey, that's just like, when it was started and they were forcing people to get the jab, and it was hey, get this or lose your job. I know some family members and I know some friends that had to deal with that. I mean, I even got that ultimatum myself, and unfortunately at the time, I was just like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it. So y'all need to do what y'all do, and then I'll do what I do to to kind of make up that difference, because I was pretty adamant against it. But it's each his own. Like, I understand. I've talked to friends that didn't want to do it, but they had kids and they had to provide for them, but they don't, they said they didn't let their kids get it, but they had to get it to provide. And I understand that too.
I mean, it's all about, situation. Like, I happen to be in a situation where I had got laid off to COVID. So going back in, it was like, okay, if you want to work for us, you got to get the jab. Nope. All right. Not applying there, because I had that option at that point. Now, of course, that limited some options, because half, if not a good 65% of them, was all saying, for you to come work here, you got to get the jab. Yeah. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, that's like, first of all, isn't it supposed to be the land of the free?
Right.
Where's the freedom in this?
Right.
Like, why are you making me have to do something I actively do not want to do? Because look, however people want to feel about it, and to each his own. I personally do not like the thought of sticking some foreign substance in my body, and I don't know what it is, what's going to happen to me, what the long term effects is. Um, most drugs or whatever that come out, they go through a long term testing. They go through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of testing. You just threw this out in 6 months, and I'm supposed to be a guinea pig?
Don't forget, you can't sue.
Yeah, you can't sue either. So it's like, all right, so if I take this joint and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I go, then, like, come on. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So it's, I'm not. I just don't like the fact that, people try to, and then they try to guilt you into it. They try to shame you into it. Oh, you're not going to get it? Oh, you're the reason why everything is going messed up? No, you're the reason everything going messed up because you going into them crowds and crowding up with everybody else and passing them breaths around and giving it to each other. Me, I'm staying my butt in the house. So how does my non-jabbing ass that stays in the house hurting the world when you out the house breathing that contaminated air?
Right. Yeah, it was definitely a weird time. You know what I'm saying? Like people that took it, was kind of making fun of the people that didn't take it for whatever reason, having, wearing a mask and stuff just for, for their personal, like, I remember I was wearing a mask and then somebody that took it, I guess, was just like, I wouldn't say harassing me, but giving me a hard time. And I was like, that jab ain't gonna save you from getting the ass whooping. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like it might save you from the vid, but you keep pushing, you gonna need something else to save you from this ass whooping.
Look, I don't know. I don't know. You want to get violent, but I mean,
some of them were aggressive and saying and doing
a
lot.
Did they put their hands on you? Did they put their hands on you?
No, but they got in my face.
You would have went to jail.
They got in my face, and I was like, "No, you got T- 5 seconds to get back,
bro." Their nose could have been that close from your nose, but if that joint ain't do that, if you hit them, you going to jail. That's the way this law works.
I understand that,
but I'll say this: I got harassed at the grocery store by the checkout lady.
What happened?
So this was like the tail end of 2020. It had to be like October, November of 2020. And I go to, it's like Giant opens up at 6 a.m. Now, me personally, because of course I'm not getting the jab, and personally, I always like to go to the grocery store when there's no crowds. So I always go to the grocery store right when it opens. It's at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on which store, and right when it's about to close. That's an hour before. So that's either 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, depending on which store. So I go there at 6 o'clock. I go and get my vegetables, all that stuff, vegan life. And I go there to check out. And so there was this black lady that was at the cash register. And so I come, she's ringing me up, everything's cool. This white lady comes up and she's like, hey, hey girl. And I could see actively like the black lady's face was like turning up, like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, okay, maybe they just don't like it. Like she don't like her or whatever.
Right.
So then she like, after she leaves, she goes, I can't believe she didn't get the jab. And of course she didn't say jab. But just for restriction purposes, we're not trying to get, but I can't believe she didn't get the jab. And I was like, well, I didn't get it either. Right. So, and she was like, you gotta get it. You gotta help out and help everybody. And I said, ma'am, that jab is not going to help anybody. Da, 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 da. She goes, well, yeah, I didn't believe that at first too, but my brother was he ended up dying from the viddy, and what was it? Oh, I didn't believe until he died from this, that. And I said, okay. I'm like, how old was he? Oh, he was like 63 or something like this. Da, 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 da. I was like, what was his diet like? What was his, whatever, like, because you're sitting up in here I know we in the midst of the viddy, but people are still dying of other causes.
Right.
It didn't stop car crashes.
Right.
It didn't stop, self-terminations. It didn't stop a lot of, like, people were still going out, not just because of the viddy. And so I'm like, so she was like, yeah, so I got the jabby, and then when they come up with the super jabby, I'm gonna put that in. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. You're like, so you're not gonna get it? I'm like, no. And she was like, well, see, but that's the problem. Like, you're part of the problem of why it's gonna continue to spread. And I'm like, no. The jab is supposed to minimize the effects of the viddy if you get it. It does not stop the spread of the viddy. So what are you talking about? She's now she's looking at me with her nose up and, oh my God, I can't believe people like you. I'm just like, just give me my food.
Right. Like, there like, can you do your job, lady?
Imagine, I think I'm gonna wake up to get harassed at Giant at 6:30 in the morning.
That's crazy.
When I'm trying to just get my vegetables and salad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was doing the most. She was doing the most. I mean, but yeah,
I didn't go back since.
Yeah, I've lost a few, I guess I'll call them friends, associates, because I told them that I wasn't gonna get the jab, and they said pretty much what you said. Oh, you're part of the problem. You're not gonna get it. I can't believe you're not gonna get it. Yeah, man, this and that. And then they gave their opinion, and they were like, see, people like you are part of the problem and stuff. And and next thing you know, I didn't hear from them. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm just at a point in age where it's like, I start giving less and less and less. So,
Well, you know what though? That's very interesting, because I didn't lose not a single friend.
Yeah,
not one.
And that's the thing. You don't lose the people that you really rock with. It's just some people that I guess they were kind of hardcore on the jab stuff. And sometimes I'll put some stuff out on my social media just for educational purposes. But you don't have to like it or go by it. But I just feel like people should know, hey, take it at your own risk. This, that, and the third.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me, like, and I think it's because generally everybody that I'm friends with is like-minded. I mean, the people that I keep it, like, I don't necessarily do the whole associates thing. Like, I mean, I do, don't get it wrong. Like, there's people, of course, that you're gonna, walk into, and you've seen them before. You probably might have been in the same area before or whatever, and hey, okay. But
it's kind of like a coworker thing. Like, what I'm saying? You'll deal with them, you'll have long conversations with them, you'll talk to them about life and everything at work. You see them at a grocery store or a mall. At least me, I'm doing my best to make a U-turn. Like, damn, okay, let me just go this way.
Not me. See, like, it also depends. Like, it's like like, all right, like, you go to the mall and you see somebody that you haven't seen in like 5 or 7 years, and y'all see each other, go, oh, hey, what's up, man? Look how you been. Oh, okay, cool. Everything good? All right, man. All right, well, man, you stay up, man. I hope everything good for you. It's like that for me, at least. Like, I'm not we need to exchange numbers. No, I'm cool. Hey, dap me up. We pound. I hope you're doing well. You hope I'm doing. Bye. But then there's the core people that I'm cool with. the people that I call on a regular, the people I talk to on a regular, that, you know, I got, you know, some time with, some trust with, you know, you being included. And we all have the same mindset. And it's the same way that I always tell people, you can always tell a person by the people that they hang around.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
you know, I told you about that story about a friend of ours that was rolling with that gold digger. And he
Yeah.
didn't think she was a gold digger, but I kept telling him, dog, look at her friends. Look at her friends. So they all trying to get basketball players and stuff. Like, bruh, she coming for the paper.
Oh man, Kanye tried to warn us.
Hey, honestly, I just put out a that's the funny thing. I just put out a TikTok today about prenups.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh, if you want to follow me on TikTok too, same as everywhere else, Midnight EXP17. So let's go ahead and jump off of this. And
what we got next?
Oh my bad, I didn't mean to jump on.
No, you good, you good. So you know, I'm gonna start it off with the next one. Hopefully everybody had a chance to watch or stream the Super Bowl and enjoy it. I think we all, you know, it was a pretty decent game. You know, halftime performance by Usher, amazing, incredible. You know, he had a couple of special guests with him too, Alicia Keys, Little John, Ludacris, Will I Am, a lot of great people out there. But I think what the controversy is Usher's performance with Alicia Keys. How, you know, it was a great performance, but how he ended it, you know, with the My Boo song, which is a great song, but a lot of people took issue with, you know, him coming behind Alicia Keys and, you know, holding her real close, something to the effect of, you know, a little bit too close. I know his hands wasn't like low, but it was kind of at the point where it's like, she's a married woman, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure Swiss is somewhere trying to fight you right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if it was your girl, Sonny. Like, you know, and then you see Usher doing this and that to your girl. Like, at this point, now I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute.
That's see, you concerned about the wrong thing to me. Like, here's my thing. All right. One, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I don't watch football. But of course I did hear about that, and I saw plenty of pictures and videos because it kept coming on my timeline.
I bet.
And so and Swizz actually put out a tweet, I believe, that was like, nah, I mean, everything, you know, it was a great performance. Like, he was, but I mean, behind the scenes, he might have been thinking something.
Come on, Sonny, you know. Because I put that out too. Like, they did a wonderful job, and that's this and that. But
why are you surprised? Huh? This is Usher's MO. Usher they just released a video yesterday, an old video of him bouncing on Nicki Minaj's butt. You know, he just did the thing with Keke Palmer not too long ago. He like, this is Usher's MO to mess with women that are taken and get a little too handsy. So, you know, and it's always on stage. So, you know, but here's the thing though, it's like, okay, you know, he can't do really nothing on stage, like cheating wise. But he can get a little frisky and call it a performance. And so, you know, at some point, Usher gonna grab the wrong married woman on stage, and her husband gonna knock him clean the F out. Because
like, if he did that with Beyonce, I'm pretty sure Hov would have been on the field. I'm pretty sure.
Because I've seen, you know, I mean, I remember when they were trying to go at, they was talking about Terrence Howard, because remember when Beyonce was giving him that lap dance, and he was just like, woo, like,
he acted like it was an outer body experience.
Hey, I mean, you get a lap dance from Beyonce, you might be in the same train. But I'll be like this, but he wasn't handsy. He kept his hands to himself.
No, his hands was tied. He didn't have a choice. I remember that video. You don't remember their hands was tied behind their back? They was in the chair and their hands was tied.
Oh, well, I mean, but even if it was, I don't think Terrence Howard that type of dude where he would have did it anyway.
Nah.
But it was like Usher likes playing that line. Now, here's why I say you're looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, he gripped her like that. But Usher just got finished settling a case for the Let It Burn. He has, you know, they claiming that he allegedly has Let It Burn.
Oh.
Yes. And so
okay.
Yes,
so that song was very close to home.
yeah. And so I'm like, I would have been more mad at Usher, not for that, but putting that contaminated thing on the back of my, like, hey yo, now I gotta get my woman tested. make sure nothing burned through the fabric.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
Yes.
we can't forget, this is the same guy that made a song called Don't Leave Your Girl Around Me. True player for real. Come on now. Like, y'all gotta remember this when y'all leaving y'all girl around Usher. Like, he warned you, he put the song out. Like, if you're gonna leave your girl around Usher, just know that she's gone. Like, the safest place for your girl to be when Usher is around is on the couch watching him on TV. That's the safest place.
I mean, but there was an episode on the Boondocks where Tom's wife was getting seduced by Usher. I mean,
I'm telling you, they're giving you signs for a reason. You gonna go ahead and let your girl go to an Usher concert. You know, best of luck.
Look, some women will look. I don't, like I said, it's alleged. I don't know if he got it or not, but there's some women out there, a lot of women out there that'll take the risk and take the gamble. Like, they'll go, I've been idolizing this dude since I was a kid, and I got the opportunity. I mean, he might jack me up for the rest of the life, but it's YOLO.
Interesting. That is interesting. I mean, yeah, that's a interesting to risk it, you know.
Come on, man. People risk crazier stuff every day.
Yeah. I mean, but why would you willingly risk it? You know, that's like having a
Why
chance.
Why would someone willingly jump out of a plane?
That's like having a chance to sleep with your celebrity crush, but you know she's burning, she's flaming. Would you still do it?
Me, no. Most guys would go, well, let me just say, or, you know, what's that popular phrase they always say? Well, hear me out. Like, no, I don't want to hear you out. Like, that's not, like, dude, you telling me I got, you got Halle Berry, but there's
in her prime,
but she got a uncurable thing, or, you know,
Whoopi Goldberg. I just saw your face. Whoopi Goldberg, and you get 2 M's, 2 million when you're done.
Whoopi. Oh no! But if you're talking about Whoopi, like Color
Whoopi
Purple,
Goldberg, no condom.
I see you going a little far, but I mean, like, no. But I'm saying that if you're talking about Whoopi in Color Purple, she wasn't that bad looking.
No, we talking about before
Whoopi
before
now.
That. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, no. First of all, Whoopi too old, but no, I mean, even before that, she was in shape back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, come on, man, we didn't all hit some buckets. Let's not act like we above a bucket.
Yeah. I mean, people won't admit it, but you know, everybody's ran into a bucket.
I'll admit it completely. I've hit buckets look worse than Whoopi. I've hit buckets worse than Whoopi. So
whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of a drought, sir, but what was going on?
Oh, please, man. Stop acting like it. Man, I guarantee you show me one of them buckets you did, you probably look worse. Like,
they weren't worse than Nah, bro.
No, see, but once again, we got two different visualizations of what Whoopi looked like.
Okay. It wasn't worse than
So
Whoopi. It was more of a let's dim the lights. We're gonna leave these lights off. We don't have to keep them on.
that's the Whoopi.
Okay.
Like, because Whoopi, you gonna turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about like, what's that girl name? The girl from Precious.
Oh my.
Yeah. Body seized up, huh?
Jeez.
Yeah. Now, yeah. If you're talking about Halle in her prime, and I think she in her prime now. Halle gets better with age. Halle, but she got that uncurable thing, or Precious, and you get $1 million.
You got to hit Precious with a condom or raw?
Doesn't matter. She ain't got nothing.
Man, I mean, I hope them Trojans are strong enough for me to go with Halle, because you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Halle in her prime, golly, in her prime.
No. But here's the thing: if you hit Halle, it's a 100% chance that you get that uncurable thing.
Ain't no 100% chance. Well, unless the condom pop.
No. You got to go. No, you know what?
You gonna make it say
no condoms.
raw?
No condoms. Period. No,
on,
I'm not giving you no outs.
Now
I'm not giving you no outs. No, it's completely fair. Halle with that uncurable thing, or Precious in $1 million.
Man, in $1 million?
I'm taking $1 million.
I'd probably take $1 million, but I'd have to spend at least maybe 50 to 100,000 just to clean myself after that Precious experience.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Shoot, man. All it would take me is a $20 worth of alcohol just to forget that day.
No, and bro, it ain't enough alcohol in the world for you to forget that.
No, first of all, stop acting like you ain't hit a bucket, man. I done had some bucket. I had a 2 or 3 buckets where
let's explain. How bad was your bucket? Was it like?
I'm only talking about bucket to me. It's like, I can't describe what a bucket would look like to you because we different. But to me, I've left out after hitting some junk one time and just was like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Like, I was disgusted with myself. Like, that's how bad that was. It's like, it was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? I need help. Like, yo, give me a psychiatrist right now. I need to sit down and talk about what's wrong with me. Like, there's something in my childhood that put me in this moment that made me say that was okay. Like, that's where I was at with it.
It's some buckets that I tried to do it, but my body wouldn't let me. It was like, nope, we not doing it. It was like, I was like, come on, bro, let's go. And it was
once again though, I'm talking about buckets that you did, because no, there's some buckets that was so buckety, there was not enough anything in the world to get me to be. It was just nope, like my body would shiver. Like there was this girl in college that was in my class, and she was cool. Don't get it wrong. I mean, not cool like looking wise. I mean, like, she was a cool person.
All right.
So, but I started realizing she liked me. Like, she was getting real touchy and stuff. And I was like, yo, get the hell. Like, it was like, but it was like, yo, oh, yeah. Okay, now I'll see you next class. And man, we went to the Commons party. VCU, and she's in there, and she was a big girl,
okay,
and she was a tall girl, so she was like, I'm 6'1.5", almost 6'2", depending on the shoes, and she was like a good 5'10", or so, right, and big, but I mean, like, she was built like a linebacker, and I remember she saw me in the Commons party, and I was there with Big Will. And next thing I know, I saw her, and she was like, "Oh, hey," right? And then all of a sudden, it was like the universe just wanted to say, let's screw with him for a second. And said, his song, the DJ puts on, watch out for the big girls, watch out for the big girls, right?
No.
And she had 3 more friends that was her size dancing with her. And they saw me, and others saw her doing this. like she was doing that towards me, right? And her friends were doing it. It was like a unison of their chest going up. I'm like, what the? And I got surrounded by hungry hippos, right? And I'm just like, I'm just getting bounced around now. Like, what the heck is going on, right? I'm sitting up in here going, well, side face.
Oh, he was probably gone.
No, like he was like a couple feet away. He saw me getting bounced for a second. and like, I gotta go talk to my mans real quick. Like, I'm just getting bounced off big double D titties. Just bounce. I'm like, God damn. You know, normally, if they was attractive, that would have been a fun time. That was horrific, man. I had a nightmare about that.
That sounds very, very scary. Yeah.
I still hate that song to this day. Whoever made that song, watch it. Oh, every time I hear it, I get a shiver. Like, I swear, because it's like it just reminds me. Like, that was traumatizing.
That sounds traumatizing. I ain't gonna lie, but you're right. Every man is hit a bucket, whether they want to believe it or not. We don't all hit 10s. You could lie to people all you want, but you've had a 2, 3, or 4 in a trout.
I say this: the only people that have only hit 10s was in a position where they were able to hit 10s. Like I'm pretty sure Jaden Smith never hit anything less than a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you Will Smith's son. Like, I'm sure that there's people that have grown up, even look at Donald Trump, but he's slept with porn stars and all these other women.
He's probably hit a 2 or 3. I'm thinking like a Chris Brown. Like a Chris Brown might have been, or 10 straight, or like a Drake.
No. I guarantee. I know that. I bet you Chris Brown probably hit a bucket right before he got famous. But I was maybe. But because he's from Virginia, he's from like a poor area of Virginia, I believe.
Yeah.
But
he's still, light skin back in the day was winning.
But I'll say Donald Trump was born rich. He didn't have to. He could have always hit 10s, because even if they thought he was ugly, that man got millions. Somebody's gonna hit it.
It's some Corny Lane dudes that's with some buckets.
I didn't say corny lanes. I said rich. If I am rich, you think I can't go get a 10 broke heifer?
Probably not.
Of course I could.
You still got to have a little swag, a little something.
Money? Are you crazy? Money is the swag. Man, oh, dog, you got these women out here complaining about going to the freaking Olive Garden. This dude can sit up here and take you to Roof Chris on a drop of a dime, and it don't do nothing to it.
Right.
You think that, dude, look at the porn stars and all these women he has hit. We had this conversation before. Men look visually. Women look financially or status-wise.
Right.
Because they're looking for provide, protect, and that. We're looking at what do you look like.
Right.
So, yes, I guarantee you Trump has hit nothing but 10s. Like in the worst he probably did it by choice. Oh, go ahead, give me that little $5 scud bucket out in Lithuania. Like just to have fun with her. Like, because he can do that. But he didn't have to.
Right.
You think if I got $10 million, I'm gonna sit up and I'm gonna go with anything less than a 10?
You better not.
Well,
you give me.
Well, in my position, I want a 7 still, regardless. But in my 20-year-old mind, it would be nothing less than a 10.
Yeah, I mean, if I had 10 million, I'd be hitting nothing but tens. But tens, if you hitting tens, you might not have 10 million. You might be down to like six or five.
No, you're not, because you ain't got to spend money on that. All they need to do is see it and know you got it. And you
Mm,
have to, oh, you want a $500 purse? Here. You want $1,000 thing? Here. Okay, but at the end of the day, by the time I got rid of you, I probably only spent like 2 or 3,000 on you. Out of 10 million?
yeah, yeah,
Get out of here.
that's true. That's true.
Some of them he probably just took them to a dinner. Oh, yo, let me take you to this 5-star reserved dinner. All right, hotel room right upstairs.
Mm. Thinking of Speaking of spending though, get your opinion on it. Valentine's Day just passed, and every Valentine's Day, guys have the responsibility of buying their girls flowers, candy, gifts, and showering her with gifts for Valentine's Day, and it's often seen as one sided, because what does the guy get for Valentine's Day? Almost nothing, or you might get that same old box. You just supposed to be happy with that box that you just get last week.
Wait. So she gets a new box of candy, and you get the same old box you've been.
Same old box. You get that same old box. That's it. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Here you go. Oh, by the way, I shaved. Well, damn. I mean, I like gifts too. Shit.
I mean, that should be mandatory.
Right.
But I mean, regardless, look, man, any woman that values Valentine's Day is stupid. And the reason I say that is because you only want your man to be nice to you one day out of the year.
Right.
Like that's what you like. You want overpriced candy that you could get the next day for like 70% off.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with flowers.
Like all it is, it's a vanity thing. You want to show another woman or another person, oh, look at what I got. Look at what my guy did for me. See, this is a vanity thing. Like you should want your man, like every day should be Valentine's Day. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Or, and not to the extent of just spending money, but how you treat each other. I shouldn't be extra in love with you just because it's Valentine's Day and then go back to the old love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, every day should be Valentine's Day. It shouldn't just be this one-sided thing. And ladies, y'all can treat y'all man too. I'm not saying you gotta give them the world, but you can give him a card and maybe a gift card somewhere wherever he wants to eat at or wherever he likes to shop at. Get him fresh, get him some clothes, or I ain't even saying you got to buy him some J's or something, but you can get. We like gifts too. Don't just throw us that same old box, because I mean, that's like eating chicken for the whole week. It's like, guess what I got you? I got you some more chicken. You probably gonna eat it, but in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, you didn't take no thought out and got me something else. Like, I'll take the box, but shit.
I mean, the only reason why I kind of I resonate a little bit with that is because I remember back in the day when I did eat meat, and my mother used to make chicken damn near 7 days a week. I mean, we had freaking baked chicken, fried chicken, sauteed chicken, boiled chicken. Like it was just chicken on chicken on chicken. I mean, I swear I thought we had ran through all of old McDonald's farm with chickens. But I mean, regardless, I do agree with you on an extent, but like I said, I don't think everything should be limited to Valentine's Day. Like if you're gonna do something for your man, period. Yeah. Like why are women expecting a man to do everything for them and them not give nothing in return, and then wonder why that man gets jaded or upset with, you're not providing. And then the only thing that you do provide, which is coochie, at times you want to withhold it.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you withhold it? That don't even make sense.
I tell a woman every time, if you withhold the coochie, you are asking your man to cheat on you.
Right, right. I've dealt with a similar situation where I was in a relationship with this young lady for 3, 4, 5 years, and she was we was doing our thing, having sex. Come about, I think, year 5, I would say she was like, you know what, I don't want to have sex no more. I want to hold this for marriage, and I was like, huh? We already 5 in. What you talking about? She
So
like,
wait,
yeah.
wait, so she wanted you. So she wanted you to take a box that you've already unpacked,
Already unpacked.
unfolded, twisted,
I can't even
turned.
take it back. It's been too long.
You done made a clubhouse out of it
Right.
and everything else, and now she wants to take the box back and go, no, it's a brand new box now.
Right. Pretty much takes it away. And I'm just like, I don't know what we're gonna do here, because I done already unwrapped and got the box. You trying
Listen to me. These born again virgins be killing me.
right. I'm just like, I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if we keep going in this direction, I'm gonna just tell you that cheating is almost certain. And I told her just like that. And she was like, okay, well, we're going to have to end it. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you before it happens. I'm going to let you know.
Hey, listen. I've broke up with a girl over not getting no box because you ain't gonna do that with me. Like, listen, if I'm doing what I need to do for you, and granted, this person, she would get mad at me when I didn't agree with her on things. And it was like, look, we're not the same person. We're individuals. I'm gonna have my own thoughts on things. And if we don't agree, that's fine. Let's just talk about it, see if we can find some understanding. But for her, it was, no, you don't agree with me. So, now you in the doghouse. No, you know what? You don't get none tonight, and this and this and this. But yet I'm still taking you out, doing all this other stuff, buying you things, whatever, being a protector, trying to make sure, I empower you, I support you, I try to motivate you. I'm giving you all of this.
Yeah.
But then at a lot of times you're telling me you're taking things away and you're not offering that much in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going, okay, you know what? Nah. And I remember she went literally like, just because of that? Just because you're not getting any sex? I said, shorty, that's one reason.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole multitude of other reasons, because you're not giving me what I require for me to be satisfied. And now you're taking the one thing that kept me on the fence.
Yep. Yep.
Like I was already on the fence right there. And that sex was at least going, you know what? I ain't going to jump off the fence yet.
Right.
But, and I was hoping that you would do something to bring me back to your side of the fence.
Right.
But now you taking away the main component? Bye.
Right. And it's very quick and easy for women to say, oh, well, all you want is sex. All you want is sex. That's it. And that. And I'm like, nah, but it, in my opinion, at least, it builds a closer bond. Like when no,
that's an excuse. No. Every time that a woman says, oh, you just wanted the sex, no, that's an excuse. You knew that I was here to get to know you. You knew that I was here to be with you and hang with you and this and this and this. But then you started getting too comfortable, or you started thinking you could do certain things with me because you did that with another sucker or something like that. And I wasn't going for it. And now it's, oh, see, you just like the rest of them. No, I'm not. You treated me like the rest of them, so I became the rest of them.
Right. You can tell if a guy only just wants sex. Does he only contact you at nighttime and say, hey, what you doing? Hey, come over here. You know what I'm saying? There's no plans on going nowhere. There's no dates at this point. and Netflix and chill is probably like 90% of what he's saying to you. Hey, you can come over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to go nowhere, you know what I mean? I got Netflix, and I got some food and stuff, I got some
Oh
drinks.
no, I screw their head up. I'll invite them over here just to not screw them. Just because I'm gonna let you know your box ain't that important. Like, I'm gonna let you know this. Like, I will sit there and watch that whole damn movie. I will not attempt to mess with you. Like, the funny thing about it is when you do that too, you'll see like girls get a little antsy, like, dang, he ain't trying nothing. Let me slide up a little bit closer on him and see if I can like tempt him a little bit to get him to do, because like I have that a lot, because it's like, I'm like, hey, yo, hey, you
done confused them.
Okay, yeah. You know, like, and I've had shorties literally call me at like I just feel away. Like, why you feel away? Like, you didn't even attempt anything. Did you want me to attempt something? Well, yeah, kind of. But then how would you have felt about that was the only thing that I was going after?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, no, like, I'm gonna let you know I'm not easily tempted. I'm not. Like, you can come over here and you can be sitting up in here in your damn drawers. That don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because all of it, like, what it means to me, like what the things that mean to me is, how's your mind work? What's your energy like?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and just smack it because you look good. Dog, I did that all throughout my 20s.
But you talking about your 30-year-old self, and your 20-year-old self. Nah, you'd be clapping some cheeks. And
then you got dummies like that cat in the NBA that slept with the Drea woman, the 38-year-old girl that got pregnant by the 21-year-old. Yeah, then you get stupid stuff like that, because now you gonna have a kid with this woman, and she was just doing that for the come up.
Yeah, she gonna run it up. She gonna run it up for sure. She gonna be a Brittany Renner.
Think of this. That Drea woman had already gotten pregnant by another NBA player like 15, 20 years ago, or 15 or 17 years ago. That money ran out. So what was the re-up? Let's go get the little 21-year-old boy that don't know no better.
Don't know nothing.
He the only thing he thinking is, dang, this bad junk that I've been seeing in the magazines and this and this and this, and now I got access to hit. Oh, I'm knocking this out the paint. And then you screw up, and then now you got a baby for 18 years, and you're going to be having to pay this woman child support, which is going to be some outrageous number, like $5,000 to $10,000 a month.
Of course. Yeah, I saw that, man. He slipped up, but I think it's just a double standard, because women can do that, and then nobody will say nothing. They'll be like, "Oh, go ahead for you," But if a guy, if it was the reverse, and a guy, the guy was 38 or 40, and then he's going after this 21-year-old, you know what I'm saying? They call him a creep, they call him a perv, they call him whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a crazy double standard with that. Like, why isn't there more backlash over Drea chasing this young 21-year-old?
Because one, the men have been doing it longer, and two, there have been a lot of creeps. So you got like these 78-year-old dudes with these 21-year-old girls, and it's like, bro, yo dusty balls can't even work enough for her. Like, what are you doing? Like,
we've heard about these stories before. For example, Marcus Houston, I think he's dating like she might be 20 now, but she was kind of young when they got married. Like, I think he was 40 and she was like 18 or 19.
But see, once again, that's creepy. Like,
that was real creepy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that was.
Look, I'm 38 years old. I don't want anything under 30.
Yeah.
Hell, really, anything under 35 make me feel away.
I mean, but if you want something in your 20-something, sometimes 20-somethings are good, bro. It's like,
no, they not.
They're
not fully right mentally. Not for the 30-year-olds.
30-year-olds is gonna be like, okay, we went on 5 dates. When we getting married?
No. The girl, the 25-year-old is still going to the club. The 38-year-old is going, yo, I must take my ass at home. Like, I'm not going out to no clubs and I'm not doing this and going here and go. I'm trying to chill at the house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to do all this. I'm not going to the bar and this. Yeah, we was 20. If I was 25, you 25, we could both, we go hit up the clubs, hit up the bars, go all over the place, do what we do. At 38, I'm chilling. I'm resting these bones.
Yeah.
So you know, if we going from think about the junk you had just went out on a date with. You went on a date with this girl and she was like, yo, I'm going to the club right after this with my girls.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
What was she? What, 25, 26?
25, yeah.
Smoke, you on crack, bro.
I mean, hey, sometimes you want the 25-year. I get it. The 30-something-year-old is going to be different. You know, for example, if you hit a 25-year-old, she might run to the club afterwards. You hit somebody in the, you know, about in their 30s or 30 or something like that. She gonna be like, hey, what, you want to get something to eat? You want to just chill? Like, she gonna be a little bit more mellow. She gonna be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
you know.
See, like that, but that's the thing though. The old person wants a young woman because they want to feel young again. I don't want to feel young again. I like being old. I like getting older. Every time I get older, I get better.
Really?
I don't want to revert back to my 25-year-old self. That was an insecure ass time that I could not stand. I was insecure. Wow. I was unhealthy. I wasn't right. I was a compulsive liar. Like, I lied so much to get booty, it was crazy. And so
I mean, every guy has lied a little bit.
but I'm not. No. Yes, I mean, there's been a lot of guys that have done it, but for me now, I love the fact that I just tell you straight up the truth. Like, nah, I don't want you. Or, yeah, I mean, we can hang, but I mean, I ain't really trying to do nothing else. Like, I like being that way because ain't no more drama involved, ain't no more issues, ain't no, I'm trying to figure out what they trying to, no. I tell you exactly what it is, what I'm trying to do, and you either rock or you don't. That's it.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's to each his own. When I don't mind dating a girl in their 20. I think 18 and 19 is a bit creepy, but 25, 24, maybe, sometimes I get it. It is, the mindset's different, but then again, you can do things. I've had situations where it's like 11, 12 o'clock and I'm just like, hey, what you doing? Come over.
Yeah, but I can do that with an older woman. Like,
not exactly. She has to go to work in the morning. She ain't going.
So you're dating 25-year-olds that ain't got no job?
Some of them do, some of them don't. They might be in school.
So you want to be a sponsor then? So you want to be a sponsor then? All right.
I mean, I try to help the community when I can.
That ain't helping the community. That's helping a ratchet throw away your money.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, you ain't gonna do the same thing with a 35-year-old. She gonna be like, what time you want me to come over at 11:30? You know I gotta work at 6 or 7 in the morning. Nah, I can't do that.
First of all, one, I wouldn't have did that when I was 25. If I had to work in the morning, I'm not going anywhere to neither was the girl that I was talking to. That's just not rational. Like, now, if I'm, if you're coming over my house, if you are going to work the next day, you're coming over that night, get hit, go to sleep real quick, wake up, take a shower, go take your ass to work. Ain't that difficult? I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah.
Like, and they're more willing to come over to your crib and stay with you that night if, they live, their job is close by. Like, if, coming to my house, it's like, oh, well, you got to pass my house to get to the job anyway. Or, we live, we're the same distance away from the job, so it wouldn't matter. Now it'd be different if it's like, okay, it's 30 minutes to get to your job. You come to my joint, now it's like an hour 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course, that would probably make somebody go, I don't know about all that. Let's wait till a free day,
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, if you talking about being young and desperate, because you young, you just want it. You don't even care what you got to sacrifice for it. It's just, I just made 2-hour trips sometimes to get some butt.
Dang, that's a long trip.
Hey, man, hey, some of the girls made them trips too. But, I mean, it wasn't a lot of them. It was like maybe 2 or 3 of them. But, yeah, man, trips to Reston, trips to Herndon, trips to trips to Centerville and I think one trip to Richmond and
I ain't gonna lie, I took a 2-hour trip. I went to Harrisonburg a couple times
and
to
got some butt, right?
had to do it. Had to do it.
When you young and you thinking about them cheeks, man, that 2-hour trip don't even feel like 2 hours. It just feel like, ooh, getting some
It
cheeks.
really don't. It really don't. You're right. You're
Yo,
right.
you be putting on that playlist, getting yourself hype. I'm about to knock this shit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I can't do
Man.
that now. Not in my older age, man. I drive all the way over there and be like, let me take a nap. And I'm gonna get back with you tomorrow. You know, I
Oh
can't.
no, that's literally what happened to me when I went to Jonah a couple of months ago when I was dating the old joint. Was like she was like an hour and a half or some change away from that joint. Man, I drove there like early in the morning because I was like, I knew like I didn't want to be in no traffic or nothing. So I was like, all right, look, I'm gonna leave at like 4:30, 5 in the morning,
Damn,
and I get out there, right?
that's super
Yeah,
early.
oh no, well, I wake up early.
Yeah,
And
I keep forgetting. Damn.
yeah. And so another reason why I despise my schedule at my job because they're trying to keep me on this overnight thing that I'm not built for. But anyway, and so I drove there, and as soon as I got there, put my, I was gonna stay with her for a couple of days. I brought my luggage in, I did that, and said, laid on that bed. What's going on?
Telling you, man, our older age, you can't do that. Remember when you were younger, you could take that trip, knock that box out, you know what I'm saying, and still be ready to do stuff. I'm like, hey, no, I can't now. Like now I gotta take a nap and then be like, oh shit, okay, I got my rest in. We can go ahead and do what we supposed to be doing.
Nah, man, you bust that clip. You got to take a nice little hour and a half nap to recover from that show.
Yeah.
Like, show back in them days, I could walk up in that house after 2-3 hour drive, pick you up over my shoulder, take you upstairs. All right, what we gonna do next? Now it's let me take a nap, let me wake up. All right, bust my clip, back to sleep.
You back to sleep, but after you do that, you like, damn, okay. Mm-hmm.
But I love it though. It's so peaceful now.
Yeah, man. It's how it goes, man.
And I'm gonna tell you this: the girl that I was seeing was 30, and she was OD sexual. Like, and it was like, it was too much for me.
Too much.
Just like, it was like, come on, bro.
No such thing, sir. No such thing,
bro. You get with a chick that don't want to do nothing else. I mean, nothing else. Like, no matter, you go watch a movie, next thing you know, hey, let's go upstairs.
How many rounds was y'all doing?
And I started losing count. But it was just like, dude, I only felt like that one time.
Was it more than 3?
Sometimes it was 3, 4, and sometimes I was faking them. Like, man, I only got so much fluid, man. Like, and so it was just like, dude, I only felt like that one other time in my life. And that was this girl named Bridget back in the day. I think this is like 07. And this girl, I mean, we couldn't do anything without her. Like, we would I remember we went to go sit down at this Italian restaurant. We ordered the water. Next thing I know, I feel this girl's leg go in between my damn legs. And I'm like, what the? She's like, let's go back to that house. What the? Like, we eat? Like, we in the car. She tried to mess with me. We at the joint trying to watch a movie. She tried to mess with me. I mean, like, it was, I remember I called my boy up one time. I said, bro, I think I hate sex. Like, this woman has got literally, I'm sick of it. I can't do it no more. Like, she trying to kill me. Like, that was the only other time I felt like that. Was like, yo, you are literally trying to put me in the ground. Like, good God, it was too much. Like, I never thought I'd ever, like, I remember I told my boy, I was like, bro, I never thought I'd say this in my life. But I think I hate sex right now.
Wow.
It was too much.
Yeah, that's insane, man. Like, I ain't never heard it that bad. I mean, yeah, she sound like a nympho.
Yeah, you gotta let a man breathe. Like it was just like, let's go again, let's go again, let's go again, let's go. I was like, good God, like I'm gonna have a heart attack at 22. Like, come on.
I think I
No,
had one girl that was like that. She was kind of a nympho is. She was like, "Oh, let's go again, let's go again, let's go again." Now I'm on like round 4. I'm like, hold up. I think I had to tell her, I was like, "Hey, let me get some food, hydrate, and some sleep, and I'll get back with you." You know what I'm saying? Like, you
look,
doing too much.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Women always think that men always want to have it. There's some women out there that put men, and I think a good amount of women, they, man, they blow men out the water when
Yeah,
it comes. Because the thing about it is, they can go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then on top of that, they don't even realize that we're doing most of the work anyway. We doing all
damn
the
right.
pumping, we doing all the pumping and all this and maneuvering and picking
Right.
you up. All you got to do is just enjoy the ride.
Right. Most of them just lay straight and just be like, oh, sometimes they do work. Sometimes they might ride you, do some stuff. But, most of the time it's like, you doing all that thrusting.
Bro, I had to get back in it. Like I remember because it had been like with the last one, it was like 3 or 4 months since my last relationship before that one. So like the first I was like, oh my God, like she made me like I had to get back on my exercise game and everything and get myself back in screwing shape. Because
Yeah.
I was just like, Jesus Lord, like after like the second round, I was
Right.
gone.
Yeah, go ahead and do the ab crunches, bro, because because you got your work cut out for you. You
That's
know what I'm
about the
saying?
only thing I'll give her credit for because she wasn't really good at anything else.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that, man. I mean, I just feel like there just needs to be a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like my last ex, she was cool. It was a balance. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like that much, but she was like ready to go. Like, say when we first wake up in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and we about to go to work. She break me off. I get some of the box, and then now I'm floating at work, and I and I got a better attitude, right? And then I come home, I get some box too, and then I think sometime it might be twice. I might get some box a third time, but there was a healthy understanding that hey, 2 rounds is normal. 3 if it's a special occasion. 4 is OD. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
nah,
I mean,
man.
it's just it's too much. I mean, that's the reason why. Like, all right, if a woman gives the box too much, the man will get bored of the box faster.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you don't give the man the box, then he's gonna be looking for some box he can get.
Right.
So you women got to find that healthy balance where it's like, look, get a man a box like every 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3, 4 days, so that way give them a chance to miss it
You
and
got to.
and
Yeah.
and get it, and then enjoy the moment, and then all right, let's some more because what they always say, time makes the heart grow fonder, or
Yeah,
whatever.
distance makes
So
the heart go
yeah,
fonder.
yeah. So, but if you constantly give it, how am I missing this?
Right. Yeah. You're right. You're right, man. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So it's just like, and I think a lot of women do not understand that because some of these women just think, if I throw the box at him 24/7, he's not gonna go anywhere. Yes, he will.
He damn sure will. He damn
Mhm.
sure will. He's still gonna leave.
Oh yeah, because it's like, bro, you've literally given, just that's all you've given. And that's like, I tell somebody all the time, I said, bro, you can love pizza, love it to death. I mean, you enjoy the hell out of pizza. But if you eat pizza every day for a year, you're never gonna want to see another slice in your life.
Facts. Facts.
Switch it up. Need some variety.
100% facts.
Yeah, man. But we coming up on it. We past his hour mark, so it's about that time to cut the game off.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, man, that was another episode of Nothing Is Off Limits podcast, man. It's your boy Sonny.
It's your boy Karma.
Yeah, man, and we will catch y'all on the next show. Deuce.
Out.